So the new Stranger Things trailer just came out, and like a fangirl, I rushed to watch it. Everyone loved it. I loved it. And I noticed the two songs that were used in the trailer: Motley Crue's Home Sweet Home and The Who's Baba O'Reilly, which is not called Teenage Wasteland, by the way. I did not know the first song, but I knew the second one, which I had heard for the first time in yet another trailer, that is for American Beauty. Nevertheless, I went to their YouTube videos, I enjoyed the songs, was happy about discovering a new song, and unsurprisingly, other users were sharing how they came here from Stranger Things and were so glad to discover it themselves. They were happy, I was happy, everyone was happy, everything was right in the world. That is until the party poopers joined in.
Come on!
So these party poopers think that they are entitled because they enjoyed the song when it came out. They do not want people from another fandom invading their song space, and they all strictly want the comments to be about the song itself. And then I remembered how these same people popped up in Fleetwood Mac's The Chain because it played in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Kansas's Carry On My Wayward Son because it is literally the opening song for Supernatural. Now, some of these comments are validated, as most people who come to hear a song because it was used in a trailer, movie, video game, etc. are just kind of begging for attention, right? But this is literally a small price to pay for what is really happening: exposure. Finally, there is a new generation of people who are finding absolute classics and masterpieces that have been kept dusted and shelved. They were famous when they came out, but over the years, they remained only with the people who had first heard them. When trailers, TV series, video games, movies use these classics, they are literally blowing off the dust and giving it a completely new life of its own. The best comment that I came across that explains it better is this: I hate when people get annoyed when an older song gets a huge influx of new fans because it was in a show, movie, game, etc. You people realize that without mainstream exposure, songs become forgotten, no matter how amazing. Eventually, everyone alive for the release will be dead, and it will be up to the next generation to keep it from becoming completely obscure. So when you see comments like X sent me here or who else is here from X, be happy, because there's another person who wouldn't have otherwise been exposed to this song you're so protective over. This cannot be any truer. People share a lot of beautiful experiences in the comment section, and X Brought Me Here is definitely one of them. And also, almost all the songs in my favorites playlist are because I heard it in a trailer, a movie, and even a video game, so you can definitely count me one of them. There is another aspect to this. Sometimes when you stumble upon a song, you might not really think much of it. But if that same song is reinvented to fit the mood of a scene, then it takes a life of its own. For example, the song I Don't Care Anymore by Phil Collins appeared in GTA 5 when the protagonist, Michael DeSanta, is relaxing by his pool, chilling, having a nice drink, and he doesn't care about his family fighting in the house. He literally doesn't give a damn anymore. I completely fell in love with how the song fits so well in that scene, and ever since it has been my stress buster for when I feel low or grim. Okay, maybe Michael DeSanta doesn't give a damn, but we should, about these new people discovering gems that in some cases would have remained hidden. A perfect example is the usage of Baby Blue by Badfinger in the ending of Breaking Bad. The song became the top-selling song on the iTunes following the broadcast of the last episode of the season. This is also opening up the possibility of people discovering new bands and their other hidden gems. I fell in love with Baby Blue, and I took it upon myself to check out Badfinger's other songs. Turns out, they have made a ton of other incredible tracks. In this age of technology, we are more connected than ever before, and pop culture is one of the ways that binds the new with the old. Not everyone's dads knows every best band or song ever. Not everyone is going to discover new songs the same way you did. Not everyone is going to be lucky enough to walk down the street or sit in a restaurant and just happen to hear that one awesome song in the background. And I just wish people had the optimism of this guy. Sure, a lot of people might complain about Supernatural fans in the comments, but you have to admit, Supernatural and its fans have a great taste in music. So remember, for those 5 glorious minutes when you are enjoying a song, relaxing, you aren't enjoying it alone. You are enjoying it with millions of other people, people that come from different backgrounds, different age groups, different religions, different sexual orientations, you name it. For those 5 minutes, all of us strangers come together like a family, joining hands and showing love to the same exact thing. And the comment section is an endless possibility to either demotivate these people or inspire them to discover even more beautiful works of art. Art is meaningless if there is no audience to appreciate it. So encourage these people and these comments, because you are literally killing art if you don't.